What? Oh God. It says it lost access to the Facebook. Oh my God. What a reconnect.
Just put it on your profile then, whatever.
Oh God, edit. No. Okay. What? We've been broadcasting.
Oh, we're live? God. Oh, so we have gone live.
Okay, wow. So we are live, and I didn't even know that we were live because I thought it didn't go live because it said there was something wrong with the REIT's profile here.
Yeah, so you probably saw us trying to figure out what the heck was going on. But welcome to the Quarantine Live stream. It's always funny to see what happens in these episodes. You really never know what's going to happen.
Oh my God. Okay, so wait. Okay, let's do that again. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here. So this is the Quarantine Life episode number 23. And if you saw that beginning part, that was some glitch happening here and me trying to figure it out. Wow.
Yeah, it's all good now. We're live. So thank you guys for watching. As you may know, I'll let you guys know for those of you who are new here, we've been doing these broadcasts, these live streams every single day at 6 p.m. PST called the Quarantine Life episodes. And they're really just to show up for you guys, to be here to let you know that we're still working away. We're still, life is still going on within this little box of ours. We're still working on our business, creating new things, still having fun, doing puzzles, doing artwork. It's always different here. And we love sharing that with you guys. And also just hanging out with you. Yesterday's episode was really cool. We hung out with you for an hour and a half, I think it was.
90 minutes. That was a long one.
It was awesome. We talked about so many different things. You guys had some questions about business-related items, so we were answering that for a bit, and then it went into travel adventures, and then it went into, I think, board games. It was really, really fun. So, yeah, you never know where these will take you. Jewel has shared, I think,
not yet.
I'm still in the midst of sharing it on Facebook, and I'm just going to click on the comments. Roland's like, you two look so serious. I know, because we were like trying to figure out what was happening.
I didn't even know it was live. That's the thing.
Yeah, when we went, when we hit the live button, it said
there was
that
this
it didn't
error button.
post to, there was an error message and said that it didn't post to our profile. So I was telling Jewel, just remove it from mine and post it on yours. So we figured that out. And then when Jewel went to go click the live button, she saw that it was
already live.
It was already live, so that was what was happening.
That is a first for StreamYard, and to note that it will still go live even though you see this error button.
Yeah, we haven't we've been using this for less than, it's still quite a new software too. So yeah.
Wow,
first
that was
for
interesting.
Everything.
Okay, finally got it shared. Cool. All right. So how's it going with you, Roland? What is new? I saw a picture of you sitting on your ATV or sitting with it. That looks so fun. I remember we haven't actually done ATVs. No, sorry. It was sledding. It was the snowmobiles. The snowmobiles. We haven't actually done an ATV type thing, the one that you have. But in Israel, we had like a 4-person kind of all-terrain vehicle.
Yeah.
So there was 4 of us in it, and it was pretty rough. Like, it's a crazy ride in there. And I've been wanting to try the ATVs up in Whistler. So I wanted to go this summer, but I have no idea if what is happening, if it's going to continue on until fall or what, if we're even going to have a summer here.
Yeah, we'll have to improvise for whatever. We usually have our travel plans all laid out for the year, but this has been different, obviously. So we'll just adjust accordingly.
We do still have one thing booked for Texas.
Yeah, in August. But that was for a conference. And did they make any announcement?
I haven't checked. They
Yeah.
haven't emailed. I think they're still holding out to see, because that is in August. It's April, past mid-April now. So let's see how it goes.
Roland says he networked today big time and transplanted cucumber plants in bigger cups. Cool.
Nice. How did you network?
Yeah,
Online, in person?
I also did a little bit of networking this morning with the Creative Entrepreneurs Virtual Summit, and talking to some really cool people, some speakers. There was one set of speakers that they make these food pieces, like they make these sculptures and stuff from food, and they use the colors and like the personalities within different types of food to create these food sculptures. So it was really, really cool.
Whoa. Like they're edible or?
I don't know if they're edible. I didn't go to their website, but they were just describing it, and it was so interesting to hear. And then we also had William Hung on the panel from American Idol.
What did he say?
He was talking about his story and how basically what seemed like a failure on the show really catapulted him into this whole, like he managed to get a tour, like a label, actually a record deal and a whole tour from being on that show. It was really interesting. And it was cool to just hear his mindset of how he flipped everything, because everyone was telling him that he couldn't sing and he was a failure and everything, but to him it was just like he was just kind of going with the flow, and he flipped that perspective and was like, oh, okay, well, I'm on this ride now, let's just see how long I can ride it for. And he's just all about like living in the moment and having fun, which was cool. So
what does he do now?
I believe he's speaking a lot now, probably virtually now, but yeah, he does a lot of speaking. He just released a book, a new book that's out, something to do with becoming a champion, and he has these pillars that he talks about in the book, all to do with the mindset of being a thriving artist. So that was really cool to hear.
That's crazy. Roland says, in YouTube, I was on someone's live chat, met a bunch of YouTubers, gained some subscribers, and subbed a few. That's cool. Did you already know that YouTuber that was doing the live stream? Or was it just a random live stream that you saw on your YouTube newsfeed? David says, watching you from Nairobi,
Cool.
Kenya. It's 4 a.m. Keep up the good work. That's amazing.
Hi, David. You're up early.
Yeah, wow. Or maybe staying up late.
Yeah.
That's amazing, watching all the way from Kenya. Marit's from South Africa.
Yeah, so somewhat nearby.
Roland says, I checked him out on American Idol. Yeah, I vividly remember his auditions piece segment. They blew that up like crazy way before YouTube, way before any type of social media platform, and it just like went viral before even viral was a thing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Crazy. I just finished filming 3 product videos. So yesterday I showed you those different products, the microphone and the TEP wireless, which is a portable Wi-Fi device, and then the MPOW headphones, the wireless noise canceling headphones. I just did 3 of those videos, and those are usually done with the DSLR camera. So I'm a little pooped right now because that takes energy away from you whenever you do those kinds of videos, for me at least.
And today, after that, the Q&A panel that I was speaking on this morning, I finished up the PDF. I'm working on a PDF guide that will give people 12 ideas for filming YouTube videos, along with a way of actually writing out the outlines for them, which is a super easy way of doing this, of planning out your next 12 videos. So it's a PDF guide, and I just finished designing it. So my next step would be to put it on the website. I'm going to do like an opt-in for it. And yeah, I also actually wrote a new song today. So that was nice as well. Yeah, I'm doing like a couple of collaborations with other artists. So that was a song that someone had produced specifically based on the style that I was giving him, certain styles of tips, like wanting it to be more to feel good, to have like a cinematic kind of feel for it. It's electronic music. And then he sent it over to me, and then I wrote some lyrics to it today. So we'll see where that goes.
Roland says, I know him, been following him for a while. His channel is about beekeeping. William Hung has a channel about beekeeping?
I think he means the person that he was networking with.
Oh. I was like,
pretty sure that's what Roland means.
I didn't know that, but okay, so the other person, okay, cool. Beekeeping, are you interested in doing some beekeeping yourself? And someone said, hello, greetings from Argentina.
Cool.
That's so cool.
Hi,
I
Natalia.
love hearing like all these people that watch from different locations. Jojo says, howdy, everyone.
Hi,
hey,
Jojo.
Jojo, how's it going for you?
Natalia and Jojo and David, let us know how your day's going so far.
Mm-hmm. We wanted to, so we ran out of the last puzzle, which was, it was like a bunch of paint cans, but I have to say that this was Arit's old puzzle. So there were some missing pieces and we finished it, but it had like 5 or 8 missing pieces.
It made things interesting because we would be looking for certain pieces and then would spend so long looking for them, and then
then realize
that maybe
it's not even there.
It's not even there.
So I'll just zoom up on it. So this is it's a bunch of paint cans with paint in it, and it's like a super colorful thing. You'll see a bunch of pieces missing. It was maybe you can't even really notice, but
yeah, you can kind of see. Where am I here?
On
These
that
little
side.
small black holes. Those are the missing pieces of the puzzle.
So that was the last puzzle that we did. And I didn't like post a picture of it on social media because a bunch of pieces were missing. So that was the last puzzle. And I've been waiting for the next 2 puzzles to arrive. I ordered them on Amazon like, I don't know, 3-something weeks ago, when I realized that the puzzle industry was in demand. And I thought that they would arrive by now, but they still haven't. And it's a window between April 19th or April 16th to May 5th. So we still have some time before these puzzles arrive. And then we switched over to coloring. So I've had this coloring book in my, it's in the library. And Arit had suggested, let's do some coloring. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it as much as the puzzle, to be honest. But so
to give you guys background, for those of you who aren't familiar, we take 45 minutes in the start of our day to do something creative and just to kind of let go. And we started off with doing puzzles, and then we ran out of puzzles to do. So we moved on to coloring, and yeah, we showed you guys previously a little bit of the work that we did. So this is the first, we'll show both of ours. This is the first full.
So I had 2
full image. Yeah, she had 2. I just finished the one.
I showed you
that I have there.
I showed you this one that was already completed from previous, and then there was this one, which was the bird, which is now completed.
That looks so cool, hey?
This one I had a lot of fun coloring. I have to say, even after the 45-minute sessions, I still wanted to do more. Like, so I did 45-minute session, and then later on I would like try and sneak it throughout the day, more coloring time, because I was really enjoying it. So this is the final product there.
And guess what? We found the lion.
Yeah, so there was a lion in there.
So we each took, the thing is though, in the book, the lion was like half a face was on each side of the book and the crease is in the middle, right? So we just cut out both sides of the face and decided to both do it.
It's
so
like a split face thing.
This is where we're at so far.
So that's her side, and then here's my side, and then so.
Oh yeah. They'll look cool once it's together.
Yeah, so we're each doing like a different design. We both did this side with the orange, red, and yellow, and then I'm doing like more of an inner purple type thing as well. So when it's done, we're gonna each show our side of the lion face.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's just, it's like makes you feel like a child again. Like you don't have to worry about anything. You just kind of let go, listen to music, color. It's a lot of fun. Great way to start the day. What I did notice between the two though is like this image has a lot bigger spaces to color, right? And this is more fine. These are more like really, really kind of fine, more detailed. So I was being more meticulous with this, and then I looked up at Jewel and I'm like, this is sometimes not as relaxing as the other one.
You need to concentrate and really pivot the wrist.
If you are someone who wants to stay in the lines, and for me, I am that person. So
yeah, this one had a lot more open spaces, right? So yeah, I did find it more free flow, more relaxed. This one, like you can see if I zoom up, it's more meticulous. And if you really, really zoom up, then you can see like mistakes and stuff.
Have you guys ever done paint night? I know it's all over the world, but here they have certain venues where you can go do paint night, and it's with a paint instructor, and everyone sits there and paints the same image, and he or she teaches you how to paint on your canvas a certain image. And they happen at restaurants, pubs, different places around the city. Let us know if you guys have ever tried that. I remember going to that, and it was a lot of fun, but it's so interesting how much you learn about yourself when you're painting and all of these thoughts that are going in your head. And it's interesting to pay attention to those thoughts and the way that you think.
The instructor for the paint night said that you're not painting a picture, you're painting yourself. And she said that at the beginning, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I really realized that you are painting yourself, because there was a group of us, of our friends, 3 other girls, and then the 2 of us. And then I know them very well. We've been friends for a long time. And you really are painting yourself on the canvas. Each person's personality was coming through.
Yeah.
For me, when the paint instructor said, okay, now do this swirl thing, I would just go swirl. And then we had another friend who was super hesitant, and she would sort of be like wanting a pencil to draw it in first.
Yeah.
And then like going so delicately.
So
and then like it's very matching with the personalities. Roland says that you are interested in the whole beekeeping thing, and your grandfather used to do it.
Oh,
you
cool.
love honey. That's awesome. Yeah, I switched over to like with my drinks and stuff, like coffee drinks, and lattes and teas, I sweeten it with honey. I used to sweeten it with sugar. And then Natalia said, I'm about to start a YouTube channel to achieve my financial freedom.
Nice. What is your YouTube channel that you're wanting to start? What will it be about? Let us know.
And Roland says, hey, Jojo, I don't know where to start, but I suppose it starts by doing. Yes. Yeah. Start. Well, I mean, figure out what you're into. Like, what do you do on your time off? And start a channel on that, or potentially start a review channel with current products that you have in your home. And then you'll start to, when you start to do different kinds of videos, you'll start to see which kinds of videos you like and what topics you like talking about. Jojo says, so far so good. Love being here with you all.
Lovely.
I'm so inspired by you. I want to say thanks. Thank
Oh,
you. We
thank you for
love
letting us know,
receiving those
Natalia.
messages. Amazing artwork. We're just following the lines.
We're just having fun.
Your day was good. You spent it editing a course on Camtasia. What is your course
Cool.
that you were editing on? And Arit, when was the last time you went to South Africa?
Man, yeah, I was born in South Africa, David, in Johannesburg, but I haven't been back since we left, which was back in '95. So I was about 9 or 10 when I left. So I still remember a lot. I remember my friends, everything, but I haven't been back since. My dad sometimes goes back because he does some business with the University of South Africa in Pretoria. So yeah, but I haven't been back.
This is in regards to the art. People are loving the art.
Nice.
And Dawn says, of course you are doing purple, Jewel. Yes, of course
right?
I am, right? I'm always incorporating purple. And then Roland says, have you heard of hay puzzles? I know someone that sold a used hay puzzle on eBay.
Wow.
Can you look up hay puzzles?
A used puzzle, because
What does that even mean?
we're gonna be going through a lot of puzzles here, and so we're gonna have a lot of used puzzles. So if we can resell them on eBay, that's.
But I don't think they're hay puzzles.
Let me check.
Let's just look this up. I'm really curious to what kind of puzzles these are.
Oh, it's a certain brand. Oh, okay. Oh, I've seen this Van Gogh
I
thing.
saw the Van Gogh thing. You know, after we all go back, everyone's gonna have an influx of workout equipment, like stuff that they were using during this time, coloring puzzles, and people. I just can see everyone's gonna start selling everything when we all go back. I think we could probably sell our puzzles now. Like,
yeah, we could. I don't think they would go for hay prices because I think I've seen those puzzles before. It's a well-known brand in puzzles.
But in general, puzzles are going quite high.
Yeah.
Dawn says, I've done it. It was so much fun. I painted the Eiffel Tower.
Oh,
cool.
That sounds like fun.
And Jojo says, I've not tried that. Sounds interesting. Yeah, the paint night. It's a cool like gathering event, friend event, you know. Get a group of people to go do paint night. You have dinner as well. You can have dinner beforehand or you can have dinner during the painting. I prefer doing the dinner before you even start because I can't eat and do the painting, but people were doing like wine and painting at the same time.
Yeah, they encourage you to order drinks while you paint, of course.
Liat says, sorry, I'm late. Oh, she didn't see the artwork. We have to show Liat the artwork.
Oh, yeah.
Here, Liat, quickly, just a quick flash of the artwork. Flash. Look, we each have one side that we're going to make. We found in the coloring book, there was a split lion. So I thought it would be fun. You take one half, I'll take one half, and then let's see how we color it. And then sell them now. Puzzles are in high demand. I know. Because I'm not attached to the puzzle after I'm done. After I'm done, I just take my picture. That's my reward, and then I'm good.
You know what? I never thought to sell them right now. You're absolutely right.
My dad.
Idea.
Okay. My dad.
We lost one puzzle. Yeah.
My dad. You remember the jungle one, the tiger family in the jungle? That's actually what it was called. Well, I got my dad to do the puzzle. It took him 10 days to complete it. And then when he completed it, I thought we were going to get the puzzle back, but then he announced that it's now going in a frame and
we didn't want to say no, so
hanging it in the living room. He's so proud that he did this puzzle. It's the first time he's ever done a puzzle like this before.
It's a really nice one too.
He's super proud of it. Liat says, how are you ladies? We're good. We are a little bit pooped because I've been filming videos and Arit's been doing some singing and she did an interview thing.
And yesterday too was so much networking these past couple days with the summit. So it's been busy times.
Yeah. And then Natalia says, I want to focus on the different ways of generating passive income. Try some techniques that some Spanish-speaking YouTubers recommend, and then comment on my experience. Oh, you mean like do like
sharing
your journey?
Yeah, is it like a kind of like a commentary YouTube channel? You're sharing your experience. Yeah, there's definitely multiple ways to generate passive and non-passive income from YouTube channels. But it does take time. It takes time to build it up to the point where it will make money for you. So definitely make sure that whatever it is you're starting a YouTube channel on, that you love talking about it, that you love sharing it, that it's your passion, because that's what's going to carry you through to your success of making money on it, of it making money on its own.
David says, y'all should visit Africa someday. I was working on my subtitling and captioning course. Cool.
Awesome.
I would love to see South Africa and the safaris and all that. That would be so epic. That says, oh, wow, especially the split one. Yeah, the split one's going to be pretty cool because it's going to be like different.
It's split personality, right? Because each of us are doing something different here.
Yes, Liat, you have a pretty good collection of puzzles.
Yeah, I would not want to sell your collection at all, Liat. You have some great puzzles that hopefully you'll share. You'll throw some our way too.
Liat says, love your dad. I would frame it too. Yeah, it was so funny. He called and then I was like, so did you enjoy it? And he said it was hard and it took him a long time. He was spending like 4 hours a day on this puzzle because he's never done something like this before. And so he was finding it challenging. And when he completed it, and then I was about to say like, oh, just break it and then put it back in the box. I'll come pick it up when I do groceries again. And then all of a sudden he's saying, I'm going to frame it. It's going to be in the living room. And I'm like, okay, guess we're not getting that puzzle back.
It's all good. He was so happy to do it.
Liat says, yeah, I was late because they just came off of a live video. Yeah, they go live an hour before us on the YouTube channel Product Patrol. And they are doing like a video game live. They have this revamped version of Nintendo. And there's like 600 games. And her and Cheeks, who is her husband, they do like a video game live stream. And it's a lot of fun to watch. Liat says, promise as long as I get them back. Yes, we won't sell yours, Liat.
She has like retro puzzles. Like she's doing a Kiss one now of the band.
And you had like a Marilyn one that took forever. Yes, Marilyn Monroe
Monroe. There's like a whole 80s movies theme one. And they're so cool. So don't worry, we won't sell your puzzles, and maybe we won't share them with your dad just in case he wants to frame them.
Unless you give us full authorization, then I totally will sell it. But we won't sell your stuff. Natalia says, I will take your advice. Thank you very much. You're welcome. We're doing these live streams every day until I guess the world goes back to normal for us, but feel free to ask more questions as you start your YouTube journey.
Yeah, or feel free to pop in every so often or each day if you can, and let us know what new step or action step you've taken towards starting your channel. It might be as easy as just thinking of a topic or thinking of some ideas for your first few videos, and would love for you to share them with us.
Roland says those puzzles sound like fun, Liat. Oh yeah, I added the word puzzles there. Yeah, she's super retro. Cheeks and Liat are super retro family. They love all the vintagey 90s, 80s type stuff. And then Liat says, Jewel, I know you want to sell them. Yes, it's in my blood, okay? Selling flipping items, finding items in thrift stores, friends that are throwing away stuff. Whenever I have like friends and family and they're like, oh, I'm just going to get rid of this, and they're telling me they're about to recycle it or throw it away, and I know that I can sell it, I always like freak out and I'm like, no, I'll sell it for you. I'll sell it. I know it's in your blood.
Hi, Cheeks.
Hey, Cheeks of Product Patrol.
Love the monkey.
Love
We got
the
a monkey emoji. Nice.
You've got some support, Natalia. People are rooting you on for your new channel.
Absolutely.
And Natalia says, do you read novels or do you read more like self-help personal growth books? So for me, it's mainly self-help personal growth books and audiobooks. It's actually moved towards audible.com is where we have a lot of our books now, because I like to listen to them while I'm washing the dishes, driving back when we were driving to and from downtown. Now it's more like I'm listening to them while I'm washing dishes.
Yeah. I absolutely love the self-help personal growth books. We have so many that we've read and still so many to digest. But I used to read a lot of novels. Like I was an avid reader. Even when I was younger, I would go to the library and take out a stack of novels, mostly mystery novels, like Nancy Drew kind of stuff. And I love mystery novels. So I used to read those a lot. And then every so often I'll still read a novel now, but it's still kind of in the self-help realm. Like there's a book called The Alchemist, for example, which is a fiction novel, but it still has like some really great lessons in that book about life in general and what you make of it. So I still kind of read those kinds of novels, but I haven't read a mystery novel in a very long time.
The last storybook I've read was also, it was like, it's a fiction. What's the one that
fiction is fake, nonfiction is
real. I always get confused. So the last fiction novel I read was called The Celestine Prophecy, but it was also like a self-help kind of novel as well, like a growth thing. But it was a story based on characters. It was recommended to me by another entrepreneur. Roland says, does everyone realize that there are two types of chat here? There is the top chat and the live chat. I've been missing most of the messages. People could be saying hi for weeks and I missed it.
I have noticed that on YouTube. The thing is for us is that all of your comments from both YouTube and Facebook, because we're also streaming live to Facebook, they all come into one area here. So I'm hoping
this is a live chat.
That's bringing all of the comments from YouTube, not just like the top ones. But yeah, it does look different on YouTube. If you're just looking at the YouTube comments, then you definitely have to pay attention to the difference there, because you could be missing comments if
Let
you're
me
reading
just
other
see.
people's.
Hold on, I'm going to go to it right now. So on desktop, it looks different because you could, on mobile, you'll automatically get the live chat. And then on desktop, you'll see both types of chat, but this is just...
So all of the comments that I'm seeing now in your live chat on YouTube,
the live chat.
They're all in our box here. So that's good news. We're not missing any comments here. But Roland, sounds like you might have missed a couple.
David says, can you do a walkthrough of your live stream setup, camera, audio, software? Yes, it's pretty much the same. So I've done a video before. I'll pull it up actually.
Oh, I'm going to block this.
Okay. Hold on a second.
We got a troll, so just hold on a second.
There we go. Okay. So I'll pull up that video where I was talking about the setup. It's pretty much the exact same.
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. We have our Logitech C930E webcam that we're using right now with our on our laptop. We have this Fifine Technology USB mic. All of our stuff is very travel friendly because we travel a lot and we want things to be light. We used to have the blue Yeti, but it was like holding a trophy and it was really heavy. So we love using this. And we also sometimes have a ring light. Right now it's not on, but we sometimes use that. And this software that you're seeing right now is called StreamYard. So StreamYard is a really cool software, user-friendly, because we talked about this in previous episodes too, but there's other softwares like OBS and that are just so complicated, so confusing to use, and they do some really cool stuff that StreamYard might not be able to do, like flipping screens and that kind of thing. But it's just so it's not user friendly. So we're using this over here, and it's super easy because we have all the comments coming from the different platforms that we're streaming to. It's a multi-streaming platform. And whenever we see your comments, we can just click on them to show them on the chat that you see here. And then we can also, as you see, customize it with our banners. Like I designed this banner, and the little rolling thing that you see at the bottom there is also part of the software. So
hold on,
yeah, it's really cool.
I'm just trying to find the video. Sorry. So this is the video, and what you see on the screen there on that side, that's exactly how it is right now.
So David, if you are part of our Facebook group, which the link is what's scrolling down here, you can join the Facebook group and then go to the files section within the group. Within the files section, you'll see something that says basic filming setup for YouTube or something like that. Right there, you'll see that same picture that Jewel just showed you with pointing to the different setup. And also there's links for all of the stuff that we use within that document. So definitely join the group and then go to the files section to find that document.
Don says, oh wait, we missed a bunch here. Jojo says, Jewel, one of your coloring looks very much like a patchwork. Would you mind showing it to me one more time?
Oh, I think she means this
Which one?
Is it this one, Jojo?
Patchwork?
It's like kind of like a tribal urban pattern. So yeah, she there's so many different kinds of pictures in the book, in the coloring book.
All
that we
different
have.
kinds.
So this is a cool one.
So we have a lot.
Like patchwork.
We have a lot in there to keep us going if we run out of puzzles. And then Dawn says, I have been looking everywhere for a webcam. I know it's like it's like puzzles, cleaning supplies, webcams, like stuff like that. They're all gone right now, and they're all on back order. We had a photographer lady who we're collaborating with on a course. She ordered the Logitech webcam, this one right here, but it's back ordered for like 2 months or something. But she did place an order. I would try maybe checking Facebook Marketplace and eBay. Might be a place.
Local retailers.
Craigslist, might, but I don't know if they're all bought up now. But Katie says, do you guys have a blocked words list on YouTube? That should block some comments. I don't know about chats though. I know about it, but we actually haven't set that.
We haven't set it up, but we probably should. Yeah, I'm not sure if it applies to
the live chat.
To the chat.
I know that it does apply to regular comments.
Yeah.
But I don't know about live chat.
I would think that would work because these comments are on our video, right? So it's...
Who knows?
Yeah, we'll do some digging into that, but thanks for bringing that up, Katie.
Natalia says, you are far away from your family in this quarantine. Not that far away. We actually deliver groceries to them every 2 weeks. So we're about like
an hour away from my parents.
Well, with this traffic, it's 30 minutes now.
With the lack of traffic,
with no traffic now, it's 30 minutes. So it's about like 30 minutes each direction. Our her parents are like over there and my parents are over there. But it's still within driving distance, and we've been delivering groceries to them.
And we have, or for my family, we have a WhatsApp family chat. So we're always still chatting with each other and sometimes doing video chat too. So we're making it work.
Roland says, I bought the Fifine mic just when isolation started. It works great. Yeah, same with Cheeks of Product Patrol. He managed to get one as well, and I think he uses it now for his live streams. David said, thanks, Reek, for the explanation, and Jewel for purposing to send the link. Yeah, feel free to check out that video. What's the name of that video again? The video name is Simple YouTube Filming Setup Under $200 Canadian.
Yeah. You are part of the group. Awesome. That's great. Yeah. So you'll find everything that she shows in that video, and what we just talked about is in the document there. But yeah, again, like if you were to go click on those, at least you can see what the items are, what the products are, so you know for future. But if you click on them, they're most likely you won't be able to get it right now.
Jojo said, that's the one. It's beautiful. Thank you, Reed. Yeah, that one's a cool one. That one took me a while because it was like there's so many.
This reminds me of Africa. This tribal, like kind of urban. I love it. It's really cool.
There's so many pieces to this one. I remember just spending hours coloring.
I used to have a nail artist that would do this kind of work on your fingernails. It was so cool. She doesn't do it anymore, but yeah. I would always get this kind of pattern.
Jojo said, you are such good daughters. Well, I mean, like, I don't want my parents going into the grocery store at this time. My parents are older. Yeah. My mom's in her 70s. My dad's in his late 60s. Like, they don't look like it, but I just don't want them going in the grocery store, and I'd rather do it for them.
Yeah, I mean, whether this is all like we're overly doing it with the masks and the gloves and all this kind of stuff and cleaning the groceries and everything, you know, whether we need to do that or not, it doesn't matter. It's just to be safe, because yeah, our parents are older, and you know, some of them with also pre-existing conditions, so it's just good to be safe.
Here's a photo of my mom last summer with her flowers in the front yard, and she's like 73. She just turned 73.
She looks fabulous for 73.
And then let's see if I can find a picture of my dad. I've been posting like lots of pictures of my dad.
Yeah, if you're following Jewel on Facebook, she loves posting photos of her dad. I think, did you post the one about with him in the puzzle?
No, not yet.
Okay.
That one I haven't posted. My dad's like a joker. And this is them like last year when they went to the Philippines. So my dad's like in his late 60s, and then my mom's in her 70s.
Do you guys still live close to your parents? Are they still kind of local, or is it really too far? I know some people have their parents in a different country altogether. So we're fortunate to still be within driving distance, and every 2 weeks at least we still get to see them.
And we like disinfect everything too. So like I take out the bags and Lysol, whatever I can, and just try and keep it as viral free as possible.
Viral free.
How long have you known each other? How did you meet? So I have known Arit since I was 12 years old. We met in grade 8 high school here in Vancouver, Canada. And we knew of each other in grade 8.
We weren't friends.
We weren't friends.
8,
Arit has a weird name. So I remember like...
What are you going to do?
I was new to this high school. I didn't have any friends at this high school because I had moved. And then, so I didn't have any friends. Arit came from an elementary school, so she already had a bunch of friends. And then I was like trying to make new friends and stuff. And then I think at the lunch table one time, someone said, oh, that's Arit. But at the time, that word was just a sound. Like her name was just a sound. And I've never heard like a weird name like that before. So I was like, what's her name? Like, and for the longest time when we would like chat and stuff, I would always say like, hey, like I would never refer to her name until like, I don't know, at least a year later. And then she invited me to her birthday party. And this was back when you would give HMV CDs and gift cards. And
you give your friends
CDs, yeah. It's like, what was the latest album that was popular on the radio? And then you give that as like a gift and stuff. And yeah, and then you would invite all your friends and you'd watch, like, you'd rent like the tape, like
Blockbuster, VHS tape.
You'd rent like the cassette or VHS tape, yeah, VHS tape, and then you'd watch the movie and like everyone's eating popcorn and ice cream, whatever, and like, yeah. So
we've known each other for a while,
time.
yeah, and still stayed in touch even after graduating from high school.
We didn't become good friends until like grade 10, grade 11, and then like we used to, like, two groups of friends merged together, and then we became one bigger group, and then we would go to Pizza Hut. Back then there was actually not back then, there still is a Pizza Hut restaurant, and it's like a full-size Pizza Hut restaurant. It's like really old, but they serve, like, you can do like a dine-in restaurant for Pizza Hut. And we would go hang out there, go to the mall, watch movies and stuff, and play Monopoly. Like, we would play Monopoly.
It was so simple back then to just do all these recreational activities that didn't really mean much. Like, just go to the mall.
Yeah.
Most of the time not buy stuff.
And like back then we didn't have jobs or anything. So a group of us would go to McDonald's and then we just order like a large fries and a large drink, like a supersized drink, and then just like share it all around. And there's like so 5 or 8 of us, right?
So
just like eating fries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a story of a long time, like 1999.
Hey, I want to show you guys the new puzzle we got. This is the next one that we're going to do. Guess what? It's pretty kick-ass.
This is our next puzzle. We managed to find it at a Walmart. This was the only one of this puzzle left. There was only Ann Getty's puzzles, where the pictures of the babies and they dress them up in lettuce or cabbage or something. Those were like the only ones that were left, and one of that one. So we initially saw it, and I saw, what's her name? I keep calling it Superwoman. It's not Superwoman, although she is in the background.
Who?
What's her name?
This girl?
Yeah.
That is Superwoman, isn't it?
No, this is Superwoman.
Oh, yeah, that's Superwoman. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, what is her name?
It's Gal Gadot, the artist, the actress.
Oh, come on. Wonder Woman.
Oh my god. Okay, so we initially saw Wonder Woman, and then we're like, whoa, who's she fighting? Leopard Woman? But then is that like Wolverine female version?
Yeah, we don't know who that one is, but she looks pretty
cool.
And
then there's Batwoman there, and then Cat Lady, I think.
Cat Lady.
And then Storm, I think, and then Superwoman. So initially we just saw this, and then later I was looking at it and I was like, oh, there's like a whole bunch of them. So excited to do this. It's a different kind of pattern. Usually all the puzzles we've been getting are super bold and colorful, but this one's got more of a grayish theme.
This has like some sort of Nashville Instagram filter on it.
Nashville.
It's like all one color. Yeah, we're excited to do that one. That was pretty cool.
It was the only one left. Yeah, the puzzles at Walmart were pretty wiped out, except for that one and the ones where the babies are dressed up in like fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, the Ann Getty stuff.
Jojo, wait, where are we? Jojo said, Cool, fabulous looking mom. I'll let her know.
No, I'm laughing at her second
Oh.
comment.
Jewel, Arit has a weird name.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
You know,
it's a very weird name.
I always used to like in high school, you're always self-conscious and like nervous about the weirdest things. So in school, I would not like it when we'd have a substitute teacher and the teacher would always mispronounce my name because they don't know my name, right? So they're just reading it from a list. So because every time that would happen, the whole class would laugh. So, and I like took it personally. I think it's so funny at the time now thinking back, but I would always go to the substitute teacher ahead of class and tell them, this is how you pronounce my name.
And did it work?
And it did, yeah.
Okay.
But like, it's just so funny what we cared about back then and how much we've evolved.
Here's another
since the fries and the
fries.
Sharing the fries.
We've evolved from the fries. Here's a fun fact. When Arit introduces herself, this still happens today. Because most people have not heard the name Arit before, they automatically think it's something else. So when Arit is introducing herself, she'll be like, "Hi, my name is Arit." A lot of the times people will go, "Oh, hi, Marie." They always think her name is Marie because that's the closest thing that associates in their brain.
Yeah.
And then she has to like phonetically spell it out and stuff.
But I love my name now. It's just like when you're young, it's like when I was young, I really didn't like the fact that I had curly hair and I always wanted to straighten my hair. But now I love that about myself. It's, you really just get to appreciate more of what you have when you get older and realize that none of the stuff you were thinking really mattered back then.
Liat says, same happened with my name. Yeah.
Liat. I bet you got a lot of that. Liat.
But I actually like your name, Liat. I think it sounds cool. And I think that's about all the comments.
Yep.
So we're going to finish the lion coloring, and then we're gonna move on to the Wonder Woman superheroes puzzle, and then because it usually takes us about 5 to 7 days to finish a puzzle, with 45-minute sessions per day. I know I sound so tactical, like saying that. But yeah, that's usually, so I like to spread it out for like 1 week of the puzzle. So as soon as the lion's done, then we'll move on to the puzzle. And then I can take a picture with it and then sell it.
Natalia asks, do you play some video games?
I do play video games.
I don't really.
It's not like the common video games. I play cell phone video games. So I play like this cooking video game where you have to serve the customers really fast. It's like a silly type game, and you move on to different restaurants. Each level gets harder type of thing.
Oh, I do play some of that actually.
It's kind of like a guilty pleasure cell phone app game.
Yeah. But I much prefer doing stuff like this. Like I'd rather read, or I'd rather do coloring or puzzle, just something more fun like that is what I like to do. Yeah, and Liat, she does a live stream every day, an hour before this one at 5 p.m. PST. And she goes live with Cheeks from Product Patrol, and they will play video games live. And it's like, it gets really loud, like a party. Like you can hear their reactions while they're playing these different games. It's pretty fun.
Starbucks calls me late.
Late.
And then Roland says, Liat, better late than never.
Yeah. Nice.
I was waiting for you to get it.
Well, because I was reading someone else's comment and then I just got what you said. Good one, Roland. I like it.
Liat says, by the way, that guy you had on your session for Thriving Artists today? Not sure. Question mark?
I think are you talking about Adam? He was on not today's session, but I think yesterday's.
Adam?
Yeah, is it Adam, the video game creator? Is that his name?
I have no idea what.
There, yeah,
happening.
there is a panelist, a speaker who creates video games, and he's so cool. He's really cool. You should get Anthony to watch his session because I know Anthony's really into video games.
I said, Ari, give us some of the different pronunciations of your name.
Oh, I get Orette, I get Oray, I get Marie. I've gotten, oh my gosh. You know, I could do a whole video on like the autocorrect too when you see
it. Here, Peter calls you Ureet.
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 Yes. There's a whole book of them.
I always laugh when people mispronounce her name. Roland says, I couldn't resist Liat. Sorry. All right. Well, we'll leave it on this note. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for the Quarantine Life episode 23. Tomorrow will be the Quarantine Life episode 24.
Ooh, we're almost a month straight.
And then after that, it'll be 25. Wow, 25 days. Actually, more. It is more because it was like, it's probably like 20. Right now is 23. So it's actually like 25 or 26 or something.
So 25 days into the quarantine life, and things aren't so bad. They feel pretty good. They feel like they're flowing. There's at least for me, you know, I have some collaborations going for my music, which is exciting to be able to release some new music. I have a whole routine that starts my day off with listening to inspiring audio and puzzles and coloring, which I never had that before. We've been getting a lot done for our Creative Business Academy and our online courses and this whole entrepreneur or the Artpreneur virtual summit for creatives has been so much fun too. So all in all, it's been good. Quarantine life.
David says, thanks for an awesome show. Time to call it a night, 5 a.m. Thank you so much for tuning in so late.
Thanks, David.
Everyone is saying good night. Good night. All right. Hello from Tanzania.
Tunisia.
Oh, Tunisia.
Hi, Hatham. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. We're just about to end our stream, but definitely join us back again here tomorrow. We do these live streams every day at 6 p.m. PST.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye for now.
Bye.